Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I have a special guest star for the beginning of stream. It's Cece. Say hi, Cece. Don't scratch me. She's hanging out up here because Annie's shoveling right now, so she wants to be as close to Annie as possible. Super needy and has detachment issues, clearly. Yeah, a little cream cheese. Have the game already open and ready. I just need to start the YouTube stream. Alright, YouTube stream started. Okay. I don't think anyone's joining me today. I haven't heard from anyone or no one's talked in the group chat, so I just assume no one is joining. So Silent Varsity stream starts at 4 a.m. my time zone. I won't tune into them. Yeah. Oh, what? I have to log into TikTok again. I know it can suck for the people who are in different time zones, but at the same time, I want to have a life and be able to do things outside of stream. So I prefer to just stream at the time I stream at so I can go do things. Looks like it's logging in. I faced my first cheater on Rivals with Priest and Mason. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but sorry, did not mean to do that. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but if I know Priest, I feel like they probably weren't cheating, and he was just salty he lost. Just throwing it out there. Okay, I got TikTok ready. I don't know why I had to log back into it, but I did. I did see a reel though of the first, or like my first reel seeing someone cheating in Marvel Rivals, but they usually get banned within a game because I didn't know that Rivals had like Vanguard level anti-cheat. Thanks for the 64 months, Mushy.
How's it going?
He can only land shots while flicking. I feel like that's not proof that he's cheating. The tracking is. The flicking is not. How's it going? Not bad, Mushy. I'm not wearing any bandages on my knuckles today, so you guys can see my injury in its raw form. It's actually healed up somewhat nicely. Just skinned my 3 knuckles. Chew the cheaters alive and spit them. Oh, the hell, Darkly. Fresh cup of coffee and a VARSity stream. Let's go. What happened? I was rock climbing. Scraped my knuckle against the wall while falling. It hurt. Tracking through the walls, but then looking away to flick because reasons. I don't understand how the flick is for fun unless it's like aimbot is what you mean by flick. Which I guess is probably what they're trying to say. Which, while we're queuing for match, let me check. How much F2 footage do I actually have? I don't think I have that much. I think I have like 5 minutes. Let's see. Well, actually, it looks like I have a lot more than what I thought. I have like almost 15 minutes. Wait, am I done the video? 3:37. No, I need 4 more minutes of clips. How do I already have that many F2 clips? I've surprised myself. How has your climbing progress been? I think last I heard that you're in the 5-ish range or V5-ish range, right? Yeah, when I was in San Francisco, I climbed at a gym and I got a V6, but like the V6 there felt like a like V4 at my home gym. And I've climbed at a lot of gyms like around the world, and I usually find that like I honestly think my gym has like the hardest grading of any of the gyms I've been to. I know there are some really, really crazy gradings. Like I know if you go to Japan, there like V0 is like our V7. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm like I would consider myself a V4, V5 climber. There are a lot of V5s I can't get, but there are some that I can get. I'm just somewhere in that weird range. I'm excited though for when I go to Boston for SI. I think there's some climbing gyms in Boston. Where even is SI? Like, where is it being held? I assume like probably a hockey stadium or something. MGM Music Hall at Fenway Park. MGM. Okay, from the venue, rock climbing. I think there's, oh, looks like there's literally a gym right down the street. Ooh, and it looks so nice. Looks brand new. Central Rock Gym. So I'll probably go do that. What am I going to Boston for? For SI. Yeah, I agree, Finger. I love climbing at new places. Like when I was in Seattle, I can't remember what the grade was that I climbed there. But okay, there was one thing that the one gym in Seattle did that I really didn't like, and for like the one or two people in chat who rock climb, you'll maybe understand and agree with me on this. So the one gym I climbed at in Seattle, the difficulties would be like like V B to V1, 1 to 3, 3 to 5 or whatever, and it'd be tapes. It'd be like, okay, this is a blue tape, this is a black tape, this is a purple tape, whatever, right? But the holds match the tape, which means that every single climb that was like a V3 to V5 was the same color holds and the same color tape. And the reason it bothered me is because they didn't have a huge range of holds. So I was climbing at the black tape level for their gym, but all of the holds were exactly the same at every single route. There was no like jugs, there was no like spines. It was all just crimps at that range. So every single route I climbed was crimpy. I was like, I want like a V4 that's a jug climb, like in a cave, and they just don't have that. And it pissed me off. Oh, my FOV's at 60. Because like, at my home gym, the route is whatever color, then the tape tells you what difficulty it is. But I was just like, why the fuck does the entire route or all the routes of this difficulty have to be the same color and same holds? Awful. Use the bundle and barcode varsity at control. Just waiting for my yummy snacks and drinks. Well, thank you for supporting the channel, Escargo. Oh, Nomad's already going into the window Or broke the window that I was gonna jump into. Honestly, I might just go heaven. I might wait for my team to push in a little bit. Oh. I don't know who puts a goo on that window, but that guy did. Unfortunate. Oh, water's over here. That sounds like artificial difficulty, not like a good route. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like it. But I will say, though, the one downside, or like the one issue with the gym that I feel like caused me to hate that type of route setting was that half the gym was closed because they were setting for a comp. So I was like, maybe if that part of the gym was open, they would have had different routes, but I could only see the ones that were obviously open, and they were all the same. They did have a few routes that were like slabby, but it was like slab and crimp are my two weakest, and I was like, I just can't climb anything at my tape level because it's all slab and crimp. So did you see boosters made to the top 10 or top 20 on PC? Bro, they've been on the top 10 or top 20 for like 10 seasons. It's nothing new. Ash is like fighting for her life right now, trying to push site. And Twitch is like just setting up claymores, slowly droning behind her. Oh. I did not notice that you could put the cap can traps in that trash bin. I think I've seen that before, but I just completely forgot about it. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to play Twitch. Whoops. Do I only rock climb or do I also lift? I do very, very little weightlifting or like working out. I do a little bit, but not that much. Like I started doing some seated rows and seated lat pull downs because my nephew who's like studying to be a physio was just like, yeah, you need to like start doing this to help strengthen your back. Otherwise, you're always gonna have back problems. Bro, this guy's auto locking Twitch like crazy. I don't even get a chance. Flores, I never play Flores. I just watched a video where you said you hate Cafe. I do hate Cafe. Cafe is bottom 3 maps in the game. Was that my TikTok today? It was. Cafe, Border, Canal. Worst 3 rank maps. Good morning, Master Justice. Cybertruck feels like a Black Mirror episode. Yeah, I've started seeing more of them around me. I'll say that I am a little surprised by it. In that I thought it would be more like an actual truck, but they look fairly small for being a truck. Like, they look big for a Tesla, but they look small for a truck. Does that make sense? Add Fortress back to rank? Fuck no. What am I doing today? Not bad. Just chilling. I actually got out of bed, like, right away today, and I feel like I feel better. And the truck bed also quite small. That's what it seemed like. Where's the Goyle here? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna have to destroy the hatches with my floors drones. No, Ash has breaching charges. Can I not just shoot that? Cannot. Yeah, so one's in cocktail. I wonder if I can destroy that camera from the window. Where's he pinging? Oh, Goyo. Forgot that Mira's gonna be able to see me from up there, and he just rushed me anyways. Must have been close to the stairs, heard my window break. Oh, we had a drone. We had my teammate pinging the Goyo when my other teammate was pushing in. But then, oh my god. Wait, what? How's Ace not dead? He's behind him. He was on cameras. But yeah, we had my teammate pinging on drones when my other team is pushing in, but when I push in, he doesn't ping on drones. Hate it here. I have not seen that Grandpa Kush. Again, doesn't surprise me. Unfortunately, it feels like Tesla has really fallen off in terms of build quality. Like when I got my car, even then people were still being like, you know, Teslas have problems and they need to like fix their quality control. But then ever since the Model 3 and Model Y came out, their quality control has just been horrendous. Like unless you go in and you have like a list of everything you need to check before you take possession, like your car will have some problems. And you'll have to get it fixed yourself, because if you don't spot it before you take possession, then it's your responsibility, which is just crazy. I try to shotgun rush the hatch. Hydrate. It's held together by plastic and trust. That does sound like Tesla now. First one of my fair ops taking notes. Yeah, I did nothing with floors that round. I mean, I want to play Twitch to get Twitch clips, because I only need like 2 more. But my teammate is auto-locking Twitch faster than I can even load into the game, so not happening. I've just been finding recently, I'm like, I don't know who I want to play. Like, no one's calling to me. I don't feel any like desire to make a video on a specific operator, so I'm just kind of going through them. Streamer line title. I didn't lie. I did, and my title is I suck with the F2. And I do suck with the F2. That is not a lie. No drone, just go in. They had 2 people waiting for me there! The bandit's like sprinting over to my window, and Valkyrie happened to be there. I hate it here. So one of the cats run up. Sledge video 1. I haven't played Sledge much recently, to be honest. I just, feel like Ram is just better than him. Saw a video of a leftover Cybertruck from the LA fires. Everything was burnt, melted except the metal panels, which is insane to me. I mean, I guess it's not that different than a normal car. I mean, a normal car would have been completely burned. But like, having just the metal shell be left is not really a selling point for me. I'm also horrible with the F2. F2, they just like made it an abomination. They really need to do something about it. I don't know why they made it so bad. Like, I get that it was a strong gun, but it's just like useless now. But that also goes with the whole siege mentality. There was a whole video on it, which I feel like I don't think I've watched that one. It was called like Nerf or Nothing. It's talking about Ubisoft's problems where they will only like nerf the hell out of things and they'll never buff anything. And the F2 is another reminder of that, where they just like refuse to balance. They just nerf the shit out of it.
One guy left.
No, metal doesn't melt. It just looked exactly how it should be, minus the metal. Usually with burnt cars, the metal bends and warps from the heat. Yeah, but that's also because, like, with other cars, the car is intentionally softer so that it can crumple on impact. The Cybertruck doesn't crumple, which is actually a very big safety hazard.
Window. Door. Hiking. Diffusing. Pushing you.
Well played. Zofia used to be in every lineup. Yeah, Zofia used to be a guaranteed operator every single time. I don't think there was ever a time where Zofia wasn't popular until they nerfed the shit out of her. Do you have any ideas or hopes for an op remaster? I made a video about it. I just want Dokkaebi to be remastered or reworked. Like, Dokkaebi's fucking awful to deal with, not to play. She's really strong. It's just not fun. The Ubisoft nerfs things, they'll probably end up with guns that have 5-round mags. You're not wrong. I just don't understand the mentality of it. So, if you nerf everything, it becomes boring. And I know people will blame content creators because, like, I made a video, or I make videos all the time. I'm like, this is way too overpowered, nerf it. But, like, we just say that for the views. We don't actually want everything to be nerfed. Or we say, like, it needs a nerf because it's so strong. But we're not saying, like, this needs to be nerfed into the ground. There's also a difference between nerfing stuff and what Ubisoft does, where they just, like, completely neuter it in every possible form. Just shotgun it. Oh, he's putting a dildo in there. One more hacker replay stream for TikTok and it's Jover. I saw someone post about it on Twitter. Apparently TikTok is not getting banned anymore, or it's just been put on pause. I don't know if that's true, but I saw it was like other Siege creators posting about it, being like, "Yay, TikTok's not gone." And Master, it was a TikTok video. I think actually, I don't think it's out yet. I think I edited it. I don't think I actually released it yet. So the video about me saying how Dokkaebi needs to be remastered, I think that comes out on tomorrow? I don't remember. They dropped red hatch.
God, it's the window. Merry Christmas.
Bro, the timing. I finally put.
Yo, give me.
What is going on?
Yo, Marake.
Pushed up farther. I should have just dropped the hatch instead of trying to fight that, but I could hear the gridlock just step in on the other side of the wall. Also, oh, your message got flagged short stack, but said the court's out with the government, but Biden said he won't enforce the ban for the one day that he has that authority. Oh. I still have zero clue what happens with the American government, but wonder if that means anything. Wonder if they'll still enforce TikTok ban. I would assume, I don't want to get too political, but I would assume that the new government wouldn't enforce it because even though they hate China, they do like brainwashing, and TikTok is very good at brainwashing, so I would assume they would leave it. But I don't know. Well, I don't even have time to decide for Oryx. I'm gonna get the hatch. Luckily, none of that shit affects me. Being Canadian has its perks. Sometimes. I don't have to deal with the shit show over there. A clown fiesta. Tubby's gonna go for a jump out, perhaps. Almost dead. What am I hearing? I'm hearing Tubby. Alright, Tubby, calm down. I was kind of hoping that Evan and then like maybe Cross or Priest or both would hop on today because I kind of want to play some ranked. I haven't tried ranked in like a week and a half because of cheaters. I feel like we might be lucky today and not face many cheaters since they've been finally dealing with a lot of the issues. I hate the 51st state joke so much because it's like actually kind of scary. Nothing's gonna happen. They like to imagine themselves as these big bad wolves that can do anything, but nothing will happen. What the? Bro. I heard my teammate on the right, so I looked right, but Ram was on the left. I was in front of her, and she just didn't shoot. That's so dumb. Sub 2, want to get the VarsityGaming charm? Yes. People say there's a delay. There might be a delay. Sometimes Ubisoft is slow. There's gonna be another 4 years where no one can get anything done. Probably true. Sorry, I was just reading a message I got. I'm gonna respond to it after. Yeah, Sharpie, but nothing's gonna happen. Again. People are fear-mongering. It'll be fine. One chat asked what the skin is. It's called Stone Talon. I honestly have no idea what it's from. I would guess it's from a battle pass, but... Nothing ever happens. No. People are over concerned. Because, like, literally, if anything did happen, it would just be like World War III. It's fine. One of... Oh, it's the Tubarão Battle Pass? My left eye is annoyed right now. I don't know why. Yeah. I'm gonna try to just send it into what's called Astro. I'm getting a call, but I'm just gonna let them leave a message. I literally just mentioned how my eye's bugging me, and then I get a call from my eye doctor. But it's because I have an appointment on Monday. I ran into a diamond smurf queued with a cheater. I'm bronze. Yep, sounds like Siege. Also, yes, was a new patch release that helps stop hackers. I just think I've been seeing like tons of bans, and I've been seeing lots of reports of like the boosting stacks getting banned, yellow trappers getting banned, stuff like that. So it's just getting better. I know I hear someone sitting somewhere. Wasn't sure where.
I just love Dex, bro.
No, I shoot the door, he peeks.
I just love Dex,
Unfortunate timing. I heard him go back to sight, so I shot through the wall, and as soon as I shoot, he swings. Didn't sure you take out the goo. Missed that. Thanks for sub tangy and gifted sub from Med. Right out here with the family credit card gifting subs. True. He said he'd gift a sub for every cheater he faces in Marvel Rivals starting today. Right, Med? Marvel Rivals content variety and streaming it on your main channel. Any chance it gets added as a regular scheduled thing? No. Unfortunately, YouTube punishes channels for experimenting. And like, the only way to get past the punishment is to experiment for so long that you basically just like force the channel to accept it. But in the process have to struggle for months. So what I mean by that is essentially, I can upload variety to my main channel. It will do terrible. because it's variety. People want to see Siege. So then how YouTube interprets that is they see that people are not watching the videos. So then they say people don't want to watch videos on this channel anymore. When the reality is people want to watch videos, they just don't want to watch Marvel Rivals. So then when Siege videos come out, they stop sending out notifications to people because they're like, well, you don't want to watch Varsity Gaming videos. It's like, no. They want to watch Varsity Gaming videos. They just don't want to watch variety videos. And then YouTube just keeps suppressing and suppressing and suppressing your channel until eventually your content does so badly that it like kind of goes on par with the variety. And then it's like, okay, now this is more normal. And then it starts slowly working back up, but that is usually a couple months long process. So basically, the only way I could ever incorporate variety in my channel is to either do it for so long that it gets forced into the algorithm with the rest of it, or just like kill my channel for like 3 months and then hope that it works then, but it's probably not going to. We're talking about YouTube, Sharpie. YouTube will just kill the videos. Also, YouTube doubles down, so it's better almost like for me to upload the variety content like Marvel Rivals to another channel, because if I upload it to my main channel, people won't watch it because it's not Siege. So then what happens is that YouTube's like, well, people don't want to watch this, so we're not going to recommend it to other channels, like other viewers. So then no one's going to find the videos. Whereas if I put it on the variety channel, it'll be like, hey, people are enjoying this. We're going to recommend it to more people. So it's better to just put it on the variety channel. The only way I would ever shift it over to the main channel is if either something changed big with YouTube or if Siege just like died. And then I'd be like, fuck it. We're going all in on the variety channel. They have a Valkyrie. Don't know where the Valk cams are. That is a Valkyrie I saw in the vault, right? I found my other or my other Twitch cam as well, so I couldn't get the Thunderbirds. Oh no. I think I downed her. Since she didn't blow that up. I didn't know one was at 90. I panicked there. Also, they did have a Valkyrie. I have no idea where the Valcams are. I looked everywhere for them. Brava. Probably shouldn't be on drone in the last 40 seconds, but we'll see if she can pull out a clutch here. Valkyrie is 1 HP, unless they still have the Thunderbird stations, which they probably do. Everything's gonna happen when Ubisoft goes bankrupt or gets bought out. I think ultimately there are a ton of game companies and studios that would love to own Siege, so I think no matter what happens to Ubisoft, Siege will be fine. Like, if Ubisoft goes completely bankrupt, zero money left, and they have to sell off Siege, someone will buy it, Siege will keep going. Siege will not die. Siege is too profitable on its own. Like, I don't know the exact numbers, but I remember last time we even like looked into it a little bit. I think Siege made like 4 times the amount of money they were spending on it. So like let's say Siege cost 250 million, like in a year they made $1 billion. So Siege will be fine. What if all the creators put in some to buy it? Brother. Siege is a couple $100 million. There's no creator in Siege that would even have like 10% of that money. Even the richest creator couldn't even afford like 5% of it. Creators are not that rich. Even if I liquidated all my assets, I couldn't even afford like 1% of it. Because I would guess that Siege would... it depends on when the company has to sell. Like if they're completely bankrupt and then they're just like auctioning off IPs, then it'll be a lot cheaper. But like if Ubisoft were to sell Siege right now, it would easily be over $1 billion. Easily. I don't see any ADSs. There's everything else. That was 2 Thunderbirds, a bulletproof, 2 Goom Mines, and an ADS I destroyed. Yeah, both frost mats. I don't think I can break the cabinet to make it drop. Wait, is my camera still up? Nope. Was one below? No. I thought I could hear one below me, but I think that was just Jaeger making noise through the hole at first. That's why I use all of them and spread it out really low. You either are joking because you're just, making a joke, or have zero clue how little money the creators have as a whole. Guaranteed, if you added up every single creator in Siege, all of their money to try to buy Siege, it wouldn't even be able to afford like 25% of the cost. Probably even less than 25. We're probably looking at like 15, maybe even 10%. Would want to buy Siege. Decent amount of companies. Are you forgetting King George? I'm not forgetting King George. I'm including King George in that. Even with King George's money, we're still not affording it. Again, people don't understand how expensive Siege would be and how little money creators have as a whole in comparison. I think even at its most desperate, Siege would probably sell for at least like 700 million, and that would probably be just for the IP and the game, and not to mention the running costs of everything. You'd have to pay for the studios, you'd have to pay off any debts, you'd have to pay for all of the devs. Like, that is a lot of money. That'd be like me telling you guys in chat right now, all of you who are like 20 to 25, and just be like, just buy a house. Like, just get your money together and buy a house. It's like, no. Doesn't quite work like that. Are they all on the balcony? What are the odds they have a claymore on this jump out window? He's already in. We go for the knife on the last one. Where are they? They're outside. Ah. He dropped off. I'm going for the knife. My team, if they throw, I'm going for the knife. Shot me with a fork and knife. Future on the stock market is worth 1.6 billion. I definitely believe that, Bob. Do I have a settings command? No. Go Valkyrie. ChatGPT says R6 would sell for 500 million to $2 billion, depending on stuff. Exactly. So, do you think all the creators together have that money? No. I'm not, I'm not going to talk about everyone's money situation, but you'd also be surprised how many content creators for Siege are living in a lot of debt. It is not going to happen. I would say probably majority of the creators are more in debt than like liquid. Can you please do custom with viewers? Bro, you've asked like a million times. I'm not doing it. I do not play with viewers. It ain't happening. Okay, this guy has to be trolling now. He's saying get the government involved to build maps for special ops training. This is either the most delusional viewer I've ever seen, or he's trolling. There's dreaming, and then there's just straight delusion. He is 1 HP. I hit the door for... And there's 3 of them. If I just waited, I would have got so many. He's 1 HP. There he is. I wonder if he had a Finka boost on him, and that's why he survived, because I swear I hit enough shots to kill him. But maybe I just miscounted. I adopted a 15-week-old kid, and he cuddles the kids and bullies my 7-year-old German Shepherd. That does sound like... That sounds like Orange Kitty energy. Probably think it sees one go down and so hits the boost. That's what I was thinking. There's music. Okay, he dropped over the railing. Down. Coming here is trying to feel like visiting family. Does your family hate you? Cav, why not? What's harder, streaming or 9 to 5? I already answered this question. I already put up a whole TikTok and everything about it. I ain't going into it again. I'm still trying to think of what dev I would want to take over Siege. I feel like Riot wouldn't work because Riot... I don't think Riot would buy another game. Have they ever purchased another game? I feel like they always just build internally from the ground up because that's just how they do things. EA I could see doing it, but I don't know if I'd want EA to own it. Tencent obviously has huge interest in it, but I don't know if I would want Tencent to own Siege. That would be kind of shitty. If you think monetization's bad now, just wait till instead of a pack system, it's a gacha gambling system where operators have rarities and you have to pay for the gacha gambling to get an operator instead of just buying the operator. Would Valve even care? Valve, I don't think Valve would care enough to buy a game. Valve is just like Riot. They do everything internally and then they just do whatever they want. Activision would probably be pretty bad too. I think every other company, like, I know we complain a lot about Ubi, but like, I genuinely think almost every other company would be worse. Because the monetization would just get worse. Ubi, you can argue how much they care about the game and the community, but at least their monetization's not horrible. How EA would handle Siege would be infinitely worse. Just look at Respawn and Apex. I mean, I think Apex is probably their best example of a game that they've handled well. I know like people still complain about it, but just look at any of their other games and you can understand that it's worse. Or those games are worse. The only company I could see buying Ubisoft and maybe handling things decently would be Microsoft. They have experience of buying up studios and letting them run as they normally are. They just want to make the Game Pass better. And Ubisoft and Microsoft already have a relationship, because almost all of Ubisoft games are on Game Pass now. Oh my god. That was bad timing. Uh-oh. Ah! I looked at the China because I could hear the beeper going off, and then I turned as Nomad was crossing, and then panicked hard. I don't think Microsoft could because of becoming a monopoly. Yeah, I mean, that was already an issue with their other purchases, right? So that would probably be a problem, but I would still prefer that over a lot of the other companies. Sony. Oh, Sony wouldn't be a bad one. Never thought about Sony. I didn't even know Cav had a shotgun. What? I do not know that. At least they'll get that Fortnite money if it's Epic Games and constant updates. No. I fear that the way Epic would handle Siege would kill it. They did that with Rocket League. They took out like all of the things that made people actually want to play Rocket League out of the game, and I think it's because of like who I follow. A lot of them have Rocket League creators, like signed to them. Like SSG has Rocket League creators, and like almost all the Rocket League creators are like, yeah, I'm quitting Rocket League. I need to make content in other games. I know people are talking about Sony's failures like Concord, but I genuinely think Sony would be decent at like just letting the company continue on as they are because they know Siege is already profitable. Because like even with someone brought up Helldivers 2 as an example where Sony might have been a bit too involved, but even then they were still like they can bend to popularity. If they understand something's popular and they shouldn't fuck with it, they are willing to allow it to just continue. Nintendo buys Siege and suddenly Rainbow is Magic is the only game mode. You know what? I kind of like that. Rainbow is Magic is so boring though. Would I do another copper to diamond? No, because it's not real copper to diamond anymore. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not terrible. Okay. I was just worried. My teammate has like a weird name. He's auto muted, but his stats aren't that suspicious, so probably not gonna be too bad. As soon as I see the auto mute with a weird name, I just assume they gotta be cheating. Thinking NC Soft, but the only shooter style game they ever were involved in was WildStar. That was the MMO, right? I talked about that game recently. That was like one MMO I tried that I was so excited for, and then I got so bored of it so quickly. I played like a ton of it when it was in beta. Really, really enjoyed it, and then it came out in full launch, and I was just like, yeah, I'm tired of this. You no longer do the Mira one way into catwalk? I mean, I can. I don't really care. I'm in standard. I'm just doing whatever I find fun. And they're Brava hacking the Maestros. Uh-oh. Hmm. Want to ping the camera and don't think the impact will actually break it through the floor. That didn't break it? Oh my god. Shouldn't have sprayed. Oh, they both pushed in. There's one on the left. One's unfortunately reloading. I don't know what Lesion's doing. Lesion? Okay. Lesion was just not in the match with us. Just found out EMPs open the cameras. Yeah, they do. Please don't random ping. Was anyone pinging there? I feel like there were no pings. Alright, they're gonna bring Brava for my Maestro start. I'll just go pulse. So in the player base we cut in half if Sony bought it. I think Sony, well, actually I don't know. Going back to the topic of if Sony or Microsoft bought Siege. Microsoft I know doesn't care about platform exclusivity. If they buy something, they're like, no, just like release it for everyone. Sony's pretty like platform exclusive. So they would probably just not buy it outright solely off that. They just be like, no. Like if it's a multi-platform game, we're not buying it. But like, I don't know, I feel like if you're any big corporation with billions of dollars, would you not look at Siege and be like, wow, Siege is making like $1 billion in revenue a year. We should buy it regardless of all the other issues. Because like Siege makes a shit ton of money. Which I'm honestly surprised about given the fact that like cosmetics in this game are pretty ass and the player base is dwindling. I don't know how it still makes so much money. They might make it PlayStation exclusive. I don't think they would. Because that would also just be like cutting off a massive portion of your audience just for exclusivity's sake. One's down here. I missed the head. I hit her shoulder. They were pinching me as well. Someone just shot through the wall towards me as the Nook pushed. I think it hit the pillar next to my, or to my right. Ugh. Oh, Doc is just outside basically. Oh. I feel like our team is just not being aware of who's around them because like the Ash killed the Doc and then the Mute took like a minute to turn around. Sony's now pushing for multi-platform. I mean, that's a smart move. Like, they can't maintain exclusivity forever. Also dumb to... Well, I mean, I guess Sony almost could do it. Not for Siege, but for other games because I think, what is it? PlayStation 5s are outselling Xboxes like 3-1. So there's way more PlayStation players than Xbox players. Chat, quick poll. I'm not going to make a poll. Just tell me in chat. Do you have an Xbox, a PlayStation, or both? Those are your 3 answers. I don't care if you're PC. I don't care if you're... Oh, we're back up here. I don't care if you're Nintendo Switch or whatever. I just want to know Xbox versus PlayStation. I'm seeing a lot more PlayStations than Xboxes. It's either PlayStation both or like a smaller subsection of Xbox. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like PlayStation is definitely just like on top. Like if you have a PC and PS5, you don't even need to bother with an Xbox. That's the other thing is people who have PCs don't need an Xbox, which is exactly the situation I'm in. I think every game that comes out on Xbox comes out on PC now, so there's really no point. Like myself, I have a PlayStation 5 and a PC. I don't need an Xbox. PlayStation has always been on top. Too many Xbox kids because the 360 was cheap. But I mean, the 360 outsold the PS3 by far. If I'm not mistaken. PS2 was like just insane. No one will. Actually, I think the Wii beat that, but PlayStation 2 was so good because it was also easy to pirate games on for poorer countries. I know in Chile, where my mom was from, whenever we'd go, people there, even though like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 had been out for a while, people still had PS2s because they could just pirate games. Oh, mute is... I think he just destroyed all 3 of my Capcan traps there. I don't know if that would have hit it though. Nope, it did not. There's my answer. Yeah, our team is crumbling on site. We can't even hold any entrance. Yeah, PS3, I remember my friend bragging about having a PS3 because it cost, I think he said he paid $1,200 at the time for it. And by he, I mean his mom bought it for him, but yeah, PlayStation 3s were insanely expensive. A 360 was like $300. Going from 360 to 1 to Series S and Series X was just silly. I've been saying that. I hate the names of the new Xboxes. They are so bad. 1200 Canadian. Not 1200 US. I'm Canadian. Nintendo Wii was the best one of them all. I do remember being so incredibly excited when I got my Wii. Let's see. Best selling consoles of all time. PlayStation 2 is number 1 at 160 million. Oh, the Wii didn't even dethrone it. Wii's at 101 million. PlayStation 3. Oh, PlayStation 3 outsold the 360. I did not know that. By 3 million. Interesting. Xbox Series. Oh my god. Ew. The PlayStation 5 has sold almost triple the amount as the Xbox Series X or S. PlayStation 5 has sold 65 million. X and S sold 28 million. So like 2.5 times the amount. Yeah, PlayStation's definitely on top. We don't even have a hard breacher. Huge. There's one on that wall. What are the odds he stays there? Actually, our team's kind of pushing this side. I didn't even get the mute jammer.
I just love Dex, bro.
I have a drone watching that corner. Go there. Oh. Oh, he's in the hallway. How did I not hear him? He's a 3 armor. Made no noise. Thanks, sub. How do I pronounce this? Mawink? How do I pronounce that in Human Hog?
I just love Dex, bro.
Let's still stick to Xbox so I won't have to deal with scalpers. I mean, you can pretty easily buy a PS5 nowadays, can't you? I know you said Kappa, but I actually don't know. I know when I got my PS5, I just walked in and they had like 15 of them. It was annoying because like I tried to buy it online, but then it didn't actually like save them or save it for me, and for some reason they couldn't hand it over because even though they had 15 there, they weren't able to give it to me. So then I had to like cancel and then buy one there, and then it was a whole issue. Yeah, it says PS5. Yeah, it's just fully in stock. You can buy it whenever. I bought my PS5 when they were scarce, had to get in line for Black Friday for hours. I know my sister, when she wanted her PS5, she went to like 15 different Shoppers Drug Marts until she could find one. Also, seems like an ad for Mr. Green. There's definitely more Siege players on Xbox, but PlayStation has triple the amount of users that Xbox does. So, yeah. Actually, I haven't even looked. How did the PS4 compare to the Xbox One? Oh my god. PS4, 120 million units. Xbox One, 58 million.
Dex, bro.
I never knew
What's the-
PlayStation always completely outsold Xbox by that much. Oh geez, thanks for all the subs from Al Yadir with the 38 months, Predator with the new sub, and Amir with the 4 months. Also, Scotty, how have you been subbed for? I think that's over 6 months, right? Yeah, 6 months. That's your first message ever? Crazy lurker. Yeah, I wonder why PlayStation's so much more popular, but then Siege has so many more Xbox players. Maybe because PlayStation would sell more outside of North America, right? Like, Asia is purely PlayStation. Or not purely, but primarily. It's like PlayStation and Nintendo. And then gaming like PC cafes. I respect the lurk, you do. Hydrate. This is my last drink, I'm almost out of water. Okay, I need to actually do something with Twitch. I've been whiffing everything. Siege is on the Game Pass, so maybe that's it. Yeah, I could see that. Xbox might have less people overall, but they're more willing to play the free games, or quote, free on the Game Pass. Wait. Can you can you play Siege for free on PC with the Game Pass, or is it only on Xbox? Because like if I had the Game Pass, could I just play Siege through that instead of buying it through Ubisoft or Steam? Yes. Oh. But then you would still have to launch it through the Ubisoft Connect. So then what if your sub runs out, your Game Pass runs out? Would Ubisoft just remove your access? I feel like they wouldn't, but I don't know, maybe they would. Because like on Ubisoft, once you own the game, you just own it. But I guess they do have it already set up because of Ubisoft Plus. They like have a subscription model, so they could just remove it from your account, I guess. Damn. Oh. How'd he survive that? Smoke just didn't push.
I just love dicks, bro.
That's insane.
Oh, he's on the right. I think. Oh, what is he holding here? Oh my god, that pixel. Think for gifted sub hazard. Sometimes we need to teach us less. Sam, I don't think he's ever gonna learn. That kid spams the same shit every single time I answer, and he still spams it. Does Twitch have? Twitch doesn't have breaching charges. Maybe we'll just go down spiral or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, pack. I have a new thing that I'll probably get the PC group to test for me today. I'm setting up a Discord to handle organizing players for future games. I spent like 3 hours last night trying to set it up, trying to understand it, and I think I got it. Very basic, but it works. I also have to spend like 80 bucks on a fucking bot subscription. Oh, hype train's over. RIP hype train. Do PC players count as Xbox players because of Xbox games? No. PC and Xbox are very different. They are not the same thing. I wonder how many people know about this drone hole right here. Got my cap cans. Our one hard breacher is dead though. Console coppers versus PC coppers still tomorrow. The video, yes, is tomorrow. Bro, all of our team is just stacking through this one doorway. And everyone's dead. Time for me to die. Oh, the audio got warped there because my head went through the wall. I was holding that, and then I thought that was an enemy coming behind me, so I looked. And it was the fucking Deimos. I'm so upset. If I just ignored that and held it, I would have killed him. It would be nice to have a Discord for varsity viewers to look for a group. Well, the Discord I'm making for the PC versus console thing is not a Discord where anyone can like participate in anything, or in terms of like you can't talk, you can't message anywhere. I don't want to moderate it, and I don't want to have people have to moderate it since it's going to be an open Discord. So literally the only thing you can do is join, basically register, and then you just wait until I ever call for people, and then you can. I'll basically do like a reaction where you can react to participate, and then from there we'll move forward. All right, I need to fucking do something. I've been doing nothing. I've just been yapping with you guys. Can you register for 2 different stacks? Well, wait, what do you mean by that? You mean like console and PC? No. The way I have it set up, you can only be PC or console. You can't do both. Because you can only choose one rank, so I can't... It'll also be complicated then, because I can't have you be like... With how roles work in Discord, you'd sign up for like 2 roles for ranks and then 2 roles for console and PC, and I just wouldn't know what is what, so it's not worth it. Am I making a video on the F2? I'm trying. In like 2 days of getting clips, I already made like 90% of the video, and then today I've done nothing. I literally have just gotten 0 clips. I'm just dying non-stop. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with, yesterday we played with Evan's ult, which he says has very low standard MMR, but the matches still felt competitive yesterday. I'm just not doing anything today. Maybe it's because I'm yapping too much. Talking to chat.
On stairs. Stairs, Park. Stairs. He's to the right, Twitch.
Oh my god. That was my Ash. I'm so sorry. I didn't even hit her. What was that noise that I heard? Oh my god. They flanked up the stairs. I assume Blackbeard was not holding that. I think he was looking at it, but no, he was not prone. Unfortunate. I flicked on the Ash. Luckily I missed. Otherwise I would have fucked her over even more. I think I missed, because I swear I saw plus 10 points, but I would have got negative. I don't know. Is the F2 even a viable gun with a mid operator? No, it's fucking horrible. And Twitch is like only good in a stack for ranked if there's utility, but honestly like 90% of the time when I'm playing, I just send my drone in and I get like a default cam. I'm like, yay, default cam. It's just I mean it's standard. People don't really run utility in standard. Yeah, it is genuinely an awful gun on, like you said, a mid operator. Twitch is usually only good nowadays if you run the 417, because then you can 2-shot people. But that's not the F2. I need to move my keyboard. Somehow hit it with my mouse, so it feels a little off. I found putting my cameras like behind the plants, people don't seem to notice it as much. F2 with 1 times is easy to control. The issue is I've already made most of the video with the ACOG, so I don't really want to switch to 1 times now, so I kind of have to just stay with it. Did I? I was gonna say, I don't think I heard that. It's because I was shooting. I didn't hear the air jab. Oh my god, the timing. I also didn't see the laser. Did I? I don't think I did. Also, my camera fell for some reason. I wouldn't have swung that if I had known there was an air jab, but I didn't see a laser, and I think my gun's shots just masked it. I'm salty. I'm just doing nothing today.
Yo, heavy.
I think sound didn't play for it because even if you're shooting, it's loud enough to go over the shots. I mean, I guess it should, but it definitely did not. I swear I didn't hear it at all. I think it's probably because I was a mix of like me shooting and the barricade breaking. Barricade breaking, I'm sure, just obstructed it. I'm still pissed. I didn't see the laser. It doesn't matter how loud my gun is. I should have heard or seen the laser, and I did not see the laser at all. But I'm also just shitting the bed today, so I don't think it would have mattered. I can't see her or ping her.
Insight. Insight in A. Or like B head holes.
I was gonna say he can see her, but wasn't reacting. Oh no, he couldn't. It was just at the end. The head stuck out from the little divot. Looking like a rivals type of day. It's feeling like it. If I can't do shit today on Siege, but no one's on, so. What do I do? Just roam as Oryx. I need a confidence boosting round. Why are my frames dropping? Why am I down to 130? Yeah, that's back. I was gonna say, I've literally been
I just love
fine
Dex,
all
bro.
game. And then as soon as I spawned in there, it got choppy. It's still a little choppy, but not that bad. It's just a blessed D-dot. Alright guys, I'm finally gonna get a kill, okay? Surely. I want my legs in front of me. He definitely saw the hatch open. I don't think he can fight me at this angle, but honestly my head's probably gonna stick out a lot more than I'm expecting it to.
I think they're coming from server.
I lit her up, but it's her toes. It's gonna be like 5 damage. Go.
There's one by coffee, he's like 20 HP.
Bro, if I could stop getting timinged. I'm holding that for so long, and I finally am like, fine, I'm gonna push up, because I can hear the Nomad shooting. And then she pushes right behind. I'm getting salty, chat. I know it's a skill issue. I'm getting salty. I literally was just holding that hatch waiting, because I was like, someone's gonna come back here, someone's gonna go through the hallway after I drop. So I was like, I might as well wait. And they fucking did it as soon as I dropped. I'm just gonna do a mere hiding spot. At this point, there's no other way I'm gonna get a kill. I was wondering why I didn't check behind you. Because there's someone in front of me. I said Nomad, but I'm pretty sure it was actually Blackbeard. I heard Blackbeard's assault rifle. But I think as soon as I died, the Tubarao, maybe it was? Or maybe it was the Melusi who got the kill. And Nomad was in the hall. So I was also like, I know... I was too scared to do anything, because I knew as soon as I turned around to look behind me, that the person in front of me would turn around and shoot me. What size monitor? I'm pretty sure it's 27 inches.
Looks like they're coming by admin.
No one's pushing front door, guys.
Miri, you need to tell me if people are on you because I can't tell.
Why is he looking at front door? I have zero idea what reason he had for looking over there. But he looked right at me. I can't do anything, chat. Anywhere I go, I get shot. She put the bulletproof right on the mirror, right below it. That's like kind of funny. Was that Twitch also the person who killed you last round? No, I was the stepfather Pornhub person. I remember because I specifically was like, oh yeah, stepfather Pornhub. Guys, we're just gonna have to accept it's not my game. I could never be blessed with something like this. Steven told me to solo queue rivals. It's as bad as it sounds. I don't think I could ever solo queue that game. I have to play with a team. Alright, I'm not gonna go Twitch. And then surely, this way I'll get a kill, right? Not just a kill, chat. We ace here. I just need to fix my timing. Anytime I think I'm gonna do something, I say no. And then I wait an additional 30 seconds. Looks like they're gonna hold admin. Maybe I will not be able to do this. Wait, is your chat copium? It's not copium.
I just love dicks, bro.
Every bird has his day. I think it's... Or is it dog has his day? I don't know. Thanks, Mobbin, for the 18 months. Let me move my food so it's on my way. I'll just scrape my phone across my knuckle. Honestly, I hold this. Finka's droning right now. Just kidding, someone's up there.
I just love dicks, bro.
Fuck. I saw her right toe and she headshot me? That's what I died to. He didn't even control recoil, he random sprayed and I got headshotted. I hate this game. If he had like lined that up and perfectly pre-fired me, I would've been like, whatever, better player. But he didn't even see me, he just fucking sprayed. I know, chat. Crazy ace from me. You're welcome for that. It's okay. We needed a stinker. Get the stinker out of the way. Let me eat a little bit, because I don't like to play and eat. I'm gonna become a React YouTuber. Honestly, let me pull it up. There was a video that I also want to react to. That's also kind of old. What's it called? Alright, I looked up exactly what it's called and I can't find it. Nerf or nothing. Oh no, that's a thumbnail. Ah, here it is. I found there was like a 33-minute long video essay about how Siege nerfs everything, or Ubisoft nerfs everything. But I was like, it's also an old video, I should have reacted to it a while ago. I'm late to these. This React arc. I don't even think my lore reaction video did well. Let's see. Nah, it did really bad. It has high watch time, but very low click-through rate and low views. Maybe it's the thumbnail or something. Give me tips to rank up. Here's your tip of the day, chat. If you're a better player, you'll rank up. So if you're stuck in your rank and you want to rank up, just become better. Tip me for giving you my knowledge. That'll be $5. What type of sandwich? I have a sandwich command. Oh. Do I practice aiming? Nope. I never warm up. I never practice anything. I just play.
I just love dicks, bro.
Just go up. I say that shit to my friends all the time, Finger. Thanks for gifted sub, man, Nippletron. But my teammates are holding me back. It's not like I'm the only common factor. Very true. Unless it's like a game that I'm in, then I'm not the common factor. It's everyone else is the issue. Like in last game, had nothing to do with my performance, had nothing to do with my skill. It was all my teammates. Very true. When do you think we can turn off crossplay with console? Never. Absolutely never. So, how do I explain this best? You know, I'll keep the chair. I can sit in it. So, the question is, when will we be able to turn off crossplay? And the answer, to make this sweet and short, never. Now, the more complicated answer. So, right now, you guys can kind of see. Right now, we have two sets of Xbox play. Two sets of Xbox players. We're just going to say Xbox because it's going to be easier. Okay? We have about, I don't know. Can you guys even see that? Barely. All right. We have two sets of Xbox players. Okay. About 95% or more are on controller. Okay? Controller. And then about 5% or less, it's probably closer to 2%, are on M and K adapters. People feel like it's more than 5% because they say they see it all the time, but there is such a huge portion of the casual community that never uses them that it like just completely trumps it. Moving a bit closer so it doesn't reflect as much. There we go. Oh. Okay. So let's just say it's 5%. And of that 5%, let's just say 4%, like 4% of the 5, so 80%, actually get caught. Okay? Now, these 4% have to go somewhere now. And now that is over to PC. That is a G. To PC lobbies. The 4% that get caught moved over to PC lobbies, and they need to play against someone. If PC only has crossplay, like crossplay always has to be on, they can always play with PC. But if you allow PC to turn off crossplay, this is now going to divide the community even more. Let's just say you give people the option. Probably like 50% will turn it on, 50% will turn it off. So then you're going to have 50-50. So you give them the option, it's 50-50. Now, this no longer works. You can't have them play with the PC pool as a total. You have to make them play with the 50%. So now you have the small group of mouse and keyboard players playing with the smaller group of people who have crossplay on. And then it dives into an even bigger issue where do you allow these people to not play against each other now? If you have crossplay off and someone else has crossplay off, can they just not play at all? If so, increase matchmaking times for both of these people. Versus if you just let everyone play together and you can't turn off crossplay, now these all like, there's no split groups, there's no split matchmaking, everyone just plays together and you'll get fast queue times. But if you don't, and everyone has split queue times, now this 50% who don't want to play with mouse and, or console people now are going to have twice as long queue times. So that is why you can't turn off crossplay. Otherwise, queue times are going to get long for a lot of people, and these people eventually imagine like on PC if everyone turned off crossplay. So now it's 0%. I know it's backwards, but whatever. So now 0% of people on PC have crossplay. Who are these people going to play with? Now, some of you might argue, who the fuck cares because they're cheaters, so why should we cater to them? Fair point. But now Ubisoft is going to lose this portion of the community. And clearly, Ubisoft cares about that portion because if they didn't care and they said, fuck those people, they can just stop playing the game, they would have banned them. But they don't want to ban them. They want to keep mouse and keyboard players on console. So now they have to do something because no one's playing with them. So then they turn crossplay back off. Does that make sense? That is why PC will never have an option to turn off crossplay. And the only way they'll ever enable that option is if they do something with the matchmaking where they're just like, okay, you can have a preference, but it's not going to guarantee it. Because eventually they will have to put these people somewhere. They can't just have them be on their own. It's too small of a population. I see your point, but why has Ubisoft added the option on in the settings to tease us? Honestly, that setting that like says on is probably just Ubisoft's archaic system and being like, yeah, we need to have it as being like a setting in the options, otherwise it just doesn't work. I don't think that has any semblance to the issue. Why aren't you a Ubisoft dev? Because Ubisoft could not pay me enough to quit content creation to be a dev. I would need a very large salary, which they would never provide. What do you think of a level queue where if you're level 100, you only play with level 150? That's dumb. A level 100 could have great game knowledge, a level 100 could have zero game knowledge. Don't queue off levels. That'd be a terrible system. I don't mind mouse and keyboard players from console. It's the Zim Chronos dudes running around zero recoil, etc. That gets annoying. UB just needs to find a way to ban those people. So, I'm not saying that I don't believe you, but I will say, as someone who has played a lot of ranked recently, like this season, in champ lobbies, and I've had some mouse and keyboard players, I have seen zero Chronos users in ranked. We saw one in standard that we were like, maybe they could have been, but maybe not. I have not seen anyone doing that. I know they exist, but I feel like people also might just be looking at console players, because console players have less recoil and just saying they're Chronos. Because I've seen really good console players control recoil, and it basically looks like they have a Chronos, but they don't. Yeah, there's your little lesson today, chat. That'll be $5. Okay. Now let's queue again. You think console players are better than what y'all thought? I think a lot of people were surprised with how good a console player can be, but they're not surprised by the fact that PC players are still better. Because they are. Also, inbred leader with the 3 months. I'm okay with console crossplay as long as they aren't on my team. True. True. Someone in chat saying that I'm wrong. I assume about PC being better than console. So far, we've had PC champs versus console champs in PC1. We've had PC copper versus console copper in PC1. I wonder at one point they'll finally acknowledge that PC is better. What I don't get is why is there an option to turn off crossplay comms? Why is there an option to turn off text chat? Just give people options. They don't want to communicate with people. Why should they have to? Console champ versus PC copper. I mean, obviously console, should win that. Wait, why does Nuclear have
I just love dicks.
auto banned voice and text chat? He was talking with us yesterday. He recognized me, and he was chill. Wonder what he did. Thanks for the gifted sub, escargot. Man, the gifted subs remind me. I was looking at some random streamers before I started stream because I was just like, I want to like go through, see if streamers are doing anything different nowadays that I should be keeping an eye on. And I was looking at some sub counts and I was like, man, these people have like an insane amount of subs. Some channels, they have some fucking oil princes in chat, man. Oh. I'm gross, sorry. Because I was like looking at some channels and they have like 500 or more gifted subs from like one person every month. And I'm just like, who the fuck is paying that? I think even when I had like my oil princess in chat, it was never like that much. Like 500 gifted subs a month is like $3,000. And it wasn't just like one or two channels. Like I was looking through a bunch and they were all just like, you'd go to like the monthly top and it was just like 500, 500, 400. I'm like, these guys are getting like thousands of gifted subs a month. Like that is fucked. Well, good on them. Congratulations for getting it, but that's just insane. I was like, it might just have to do, like, maybe it's just other games, maybe other communities, because I was, like, looking through a bunch of different streams, but also just, like, how does that happen? The only thing that sucks as a content creator, because I've been on that side of it when someone gifts a lot of stuff, is that it's not reliable or consistent. Because, like, getting gifted subs is awesome, but then it's just like, oh, this month I earned, I'm just throwing numbers out there, like, this month I earned 15,000. The next month you earn, like, 3K, because the people don't gift subs then. It's like, ooh. It's really...
Did you just shoot me?
It can be stressful.
What the fuck happened?
Because especially if you're, like, trying to live on a specific budget or whatever, and then having your income fluctuate like crazy is not great, but I'm still just like, god damn, these channels are going crazy with the gifted. It's one of the reasons why Twitch doesn't allow gifted subs to be taken into account when considering partner.
And poor Alpha. Mike Watts left and Alpha got robbed of a potential kill.
You spin. I could have got that kill if that guy never left. Yeah, I mean, that does make sense. I think so, Jay. I think that's what we'll end up doing. It should probably be next week on the 25th, but I haven't decided yet. The main issue with scheduling and stuff is that I'm like the sole person working on this, so it is a lot for me to do while also doing everything else, but I'm making it work. That's too high, I can't grab it. Oh. Yeah, the copper versus copper will come out tomorrow on YouTube, and then
Responsible for this abomination?
Look, I got explanation. What if they get on the raffle? They can see all the way to...
The rappel?
I
Okay,
just
it's
love
first of all
Dex, bro.
English. It's repel.
I could just see forum.
Rap.
that's funny. Thank you for the gifted sub, Escargo.
I just love Dex.
Hire me, I'll help. So then, okay, issue number 2. I don't want to hire people. I also, like, more so the fact that it wouldn't be worth it. I don't have enough work for someone to do to ever make it worth hiring someone. Like, additional. On top of what is already covered. The one thing I'm a little bit worried about with the PC versus console videos, though, the copper versus copper video is like 59 minutes long. And that is with... My teammate just ran through there! My teammate literally just ran through. Brava doesn't even blink. And she'd been holding that for a while. And I run through it, I'm immediately dead. Anyways, yeah, the copper versus copper is like 50... Fuck. I touched my knuckles. It's like 59 minutes, and that was with me cutting out as much as I could. So I'm like, once it actually gets to a point where the matches are like 3 maps long and like 5 fours, I'm gonna need to start cutting up a lot. Alright, I'll do my alibi spot. Love that. Give me long form content. I mean, I don't mind it either, but like there's gonna be a point where the video is too long, so I'm gonna have to start cutting it up. No, I won't do it in parts because then people, whenever you do a part series, it's always like people will watch part 1 but then never move on to part 2. Other creators doing tournament videos are like an hour long. Okay, that doesn't make me feel as bad then. Did they patch this or am I forgetting? Oh, no, I was just forgetting. Ah, there we go. I think I probably should have reinforced this wall before I got up here, but whatever. I haven't even seen anyone. Also messes up with my algorithm a little bit. No, actually longer videos are better for my algorithm because Hacker Replay has always been long and done very well. So the longer videos I upload, the better. Which is why I always try to maintain at least like 21, 22 minutes when I upload a video. Anything shorter than that is usually does worse. I think he finally crossed when I looked away. Is that? I could have got that kill. I just stayed looking. Oh, yeah, doing it in parts definitely would mess it up, yeah. Thanks for 28 months, APOM.
Why you deafin', boy?
Alright, guys.
Tag on Discord.
Here's where I clean up as Twitch. When's the latest you can submit a replay for Hacker Replay? Probably like Sunday morning. They went basement. I guess we did go basement first. That's what I'm saying, Pack. Ah. But I guess historically videos have always done better on my channel the longer they are. Back when I used to upload Hacker Replays that were like an hour, 20 minutes, those videos popped off. Because YouTube really rewards watch time. So if I can get a hour-long video with like a 20-minute watch time, oh my god, YouTube's gonna push the shit out of that video. So it's good, but it is also like what you said. Like I worry about the attention span. It's good overall, but for how long? What's he doing? So why'd they have 2 people holding big garage? They had one on the hatch and then one below in the garage. Fuck. Oh, I got one Goyo.
Someone
he check big garage?
On your ass.
Lockdown.
Oh my god, he just sprinted through. Oh my god.
That was insane.
Mom, get the camera!
That deserves a dedication in my books.
I did it, guys. I got my first Twitch clip after 2.5 hours of stream. I did it. And 6-second ad from Smokey. From very bottom to top. That is true. I did literally nothing up until that round. I didn't put on a bandage today for any of my fingers because I was like, I gotta let it breathe a little bit, you know? And I keep fucking hitting my knuckle on things and it hurts. Okay? Because these are like somewhat deep, what would you even call this? Skin loss? I don't know what the fuck you call this. I lost a lot of skin. And it hurts every time I touch anything. I need to stop touching things. Abrasions. Sure, we'll go with that. Did I punch concrete? Basically. The rock climbing hold was basically concrete, and I just scraped alongside of it. The superhero landing, it's terrible for knees, but will probably help. No, it was just... I was holding like this, volume, volume. Fingers snap off. I try to, I guess, instinctively go back and catch it. Knuckles scrape against the volume. Me, pain. Actually, surprisingly, it did not hurt at all when it happened. It was just like, oh, fuck. I scraped myself. I should stop climbing. But now it hurts more. Small tip, don't do that. For a second there, Misanthrope, I thought you were just giving me your nickname. Small tip. I see what you mean. Could always scrape until you feel, or until you have permanent nerve damage. No more nerves to feel pain. My tip is very big. Not true. You're not subbed, which means you have no growth, which means small. Why am I suffering red level packet loss?
I just love Dex, bro.
Chat, you guys can hear me, right? Uh-oh. My whole team has red pack. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. We're good. It wasn't my internet. Okay, I got 2 Capcan traps and a camera. That was worth it. They almost broke the hatch. I can send my drone into here and try to break. Fuck. I thought I saw an echo drone there. Oh no. Got it. Oh, there was one on rafters as well. I was ready for that Valk. Okay, let's hope that we don't have crazy high packet loss in this drone phase. Ooh. Choking a little bit. Forgot I'm watching. Okay, strong. High Priest. Is this what Marvel Rivals looks like? No. Oh, chat, I did upload another Marvel Rivals video today. I don't know if you guys knew that. It was when we played Ranked and we beat Grandmasters. Which, from what I heard, Priest lost against Grandmaster. So I'm not saying I'm better than Priest, but we did what he couldn't do. You feel me?
I just love Dex, bro.
Okay. Got the batteries. Fuck. Okay, I got 4 batteries and 1 Kite Claw. And I assume the other Kite Claw's on the hatch, so we should be sitting pretty. I'm gonna go for the lockers angle. Just ran around the whole map for no reason. Oh. What the fuck did we do here? Oh. Wow, yeah, 1 kill. Let's go. Thanks for another gifted sub from Escargot. Mr. Hydrate, and also thanks for sub NB Prime. That doesn't sound familiar, Priest. Also, Priest, I'm not calling you trash, but the amount of reels I see of really good Spider-Man players just like they like fly through, they kill 2 healers instantly and fly away before anyone can do anything is insane. I just want to see you do that. Because I know I can't. I'm trash. I can never do that. I played Spider-Man and I don't think I got a single kill. That's literally me in quick match. No, but this is in ranked. This is like top 500 ranked. And they're doing that. I want to see you do it in ranked. Varsy's like an Asian parent. What's that supposed to mean? Someone asked best advice to get to plat. I'm gold 5 right now. Honestly, the biggest thing you need to do if you want to start getting into high ranks is just communicate as much as possible. You can do it, why can't you? That was kind of fair. My staff has called out her last 4 shifts. I'm getting real sick of her shit. Put me on the phone with her, Toter. I'll fire her for you. I've always wanted to fire someone. What if they have a mute jammer on the drone hole? Well. Didn't even have anything on that wall. Let's go. I'm wreaking havoc on my drone. I'm still in spawn. I need to move. Alright. I mean, I did something interesting. I opened up everything for our team. But I did not get many kills. Just to come in to sign termination papers, though. Oof. Yeah, I won't do that part. Hmm. So Priest, if you're still here, are you playing Marvel Rivals later? I still need to get to Plat. I think I finished at Gold 1, but I haven't played in like 2 days. Just remember which wall is normally open. Gonna play soon? Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably be on later. I don't think I'll be on right away. Thanks for the 2 months,
What up,
Corkutas.
Varsity?
What's up? Not much. Just been trying to get Twitch clips today and fucking sucking at it. Not like the good fucking sucking, like the bad. Oh, I do need to talk to you though, Priest. Later. We need to talk business. And yes, you are in trouble. How hard would this be to shoot? Not hard at all. Big red stamp for dramatic effect, you should. And then I'll borrow it for when I fire Priest. I'm not giving you a... Okay, Priest. If anyone's the boss here, it's me. Chat. Vote right now in chat. Type Varsity or Priest. Who do you think is the boss? Me or Priest? And why is it me? Fuck. I'm seeing 2 Varsities and 2 Priests. Oh, 4 Varsities, 3 Priests. Ben? Ooh, no. Is Priest even on your 5-man? He's like when we can't find anyone else, you know? Oh shit, there's another one. I think I heard her get on cams through the Maverick hole. Oh. She had shot me blind. She didn't even see me. That's not good. I put so many goos on there. Oh. He whiffed a little bit there, but that's okay. Going to see if you got a lot of bullets. That is basically what she did. It couldn't see me at all. It just took my head off. Wasn't I making a defender video too? Not really. I've just been playing whoever on defense. Will I do the Pro League predictions? Are the Pro League predictions up? If so, I can easily record some for that. I didn't know that they were up yet. Or when they're up. Gonna start on the 22nd. Okay, so I got time. I'll probably record it day of, upload it next day. Or depending on what time it opens, I could record it and then upload it right away. If I did different org videos, I don't think org videos do it well anymore, unfortunately, because people don't really. I don't think newer Siege players understand, like, the CTUs. I don't think they know about that. So I try to avoid that. But I honestly, Smoke was an operator that I was thinking about playing more. But I made a video on him, I think, last year. So I was like, it's kind of been recent. I trust your instincts, bro. I think last time I got like 15 out of like 30. I don't know if I trust them. But everyone, I think every YouTuber, TikToker who predicted got it completely wrong. I need to write something. Need to write something down to remember to record later. I just remembered. Should I try to punch this person? Nope, they're looking at me. Ah! I thought that she was in the initiation room. Why is she quick peeking? I'm down, bro. Bro, just run up and knife me. Oh yeah, I need to write it down. I need to test about leaning in a corner. I've been meaning to test it for a long time, but I keep forgetting about it. On DJ. I believe. Why is he reloading after every 2 bullets? I'm believing less. I think he wasted a solid 5 seconds there of just reloading, because he would shoot 2 bullets, reload, shoot 2 bullets, reload. I'll try active banditing. Am I gonna stream Marvel Rivals later? Probably not. I already made plans to play Tarkov after I'm done my Siege stream. And then I have to edit a little bit, get a few things done, and then I'll probably play Rivals after dinner tonight. Assuming Priest will have me. The only thing I'm not enjoying about Marvel Rivals, and this is like universal across every stack I've played with, is that it feels like Overwatch in the sense that everyone starts blaming everyone as soon as things start going wrong. And also the universal line, which now I understand why it frustrated Josh when we played Overwatch, because now it frustrates me, is people always say the same thing. They're like, we have to do something. It's like, yeah, no shit, we gotta do something, but what is that something? And then no one ever knows. But then usually the whole, like, we gotta do something means that they don't want to change who they're playing, but someone else needs to change who they're playing. And I'm like, we gotta look inwards. Because I think I was part of the problem for a while at the beginning, but now I've started to diversify a decent amount. The only type of attack or DPS I don't know is a dive DPS, which is bad, but that's why we have the other DPS to play dive DPS. What is... So, the B canister landed inside of the mute jammer range, but it can't be shot. Does that mean if I destroy the mute jammer, this will deploy? What if I C4 it? I want it to explode without this destroying the mute jammer. Let's test. I learned nothing. I got negative points and I didn't destroy a B canister, so I have zero clue what's supposed to happen there. Exchange Varsity goes from AoE DPS to another AoE DPS? That is not true. I can either go... I would say... trying to figure or think of like what are the different categories of DPS. I guess there's only like 3. There's generic DPS, which is most of who I play, and then there's single target DPS like Hawkeye and Black Widow. But the issue is Black Widow's fucking trash, and if we play her, we're throwing. And then there is what's it called? Dive DPS. Or went Moon Knight to Squirrel Girl, both AoE. I play Punisher too. Alright, Priest. You want to start airing grievances? We'll air grievances. Priest, if he is responsible for killing an Iron Man or a Storm, we are fucked. Okay? I'm throwing it out there. Anytime that the enemy team has an Iron Man or a Storm, he'll go Punisher or Hela, but then all he does is he shoots at the healers and the tanks while Iron Man is fucking us from behind, and we're like, Priest, Iron Man's behind. He's like, well, I'm focused on the tanks right now. You gotta let me know. It's like, your sole job is to kill the Iron Man. Meanwhile, me, you know, the hero of the team, whenever I'm tasked with killing Iron Man, literally all I do is I just scan the sky looking for Iron Man. I'm like, I will kill him, and then I'll focus the tanks. Priest, not so much. Mommy and Daddy are fighting again. Priest started it. Cat, you want me to pull up a clip, Priest? I have a clip. It was from last time when we played Null's Essence. And Storm was literally shooting us in the back. And we're like, Priest, kill the Storm. And you're like, well, I'm focused on the tanks. And they were ahead of you. It's because Storm just flew right behind you and killed all of us. And you did not turn around. I have the proof. I record everything. The only issue is since I record everything, it'll actually take me a while to find it. Probably would have been when we streamed it. Oh, but I didn't move that? I think I might have moved that footage already. This one? No, that was our off stream footage. When did we play Marvel Rivals on stream? Was that Sunday? On the 12th. Did I already move that footage? Gold grind. Gold ranked? No. Ah, there it is. It was a new season ranked. So the issue is it's 3 hours of footage, so that might take me a little bit to go through. Did I even make a video on that? Oh, I did. That was the diversify. Mm. Just control F, priest being bad. All I'm saying is you notice how I pointed that out and then priest just went quiet? Once he realized I have the footage somewhere, he realized he is wrong. Daddy, you want the fight? Wait, am I the dad and priest is the mom? Honestly, that does sound about right. Also, okay. When I started stream earlier, that's weird. When I started stream earlier, I saw that there was like a group of I think 4 German streamers playing Siege together with like 40,000 viewers. And I went to go look at the Siege category now, and there's 4 what's it called? VTubers streaming. But the weird thing is, all of them have exactly the same viewership. Like, only one of them has slightly less. Is this a normal thing? It says 651, 651, 651, 648. I feel like that's not normal for 4 different streamers, even if they're all streaming together, to have the exact same viewership. Unless does the, like, grouping together make them share viewers? I don't think so, because this person's streaming with someone, but they don't share the viewers. I'm confused. It's the new Stream Plus. What does that mean? Because like I've done the like collaborated streams with other people, but it doesn't bump up their viewership. They share views in chat if they want. Okay, so what I like the thing that me and Priest did is not what they're doing. It's similar, but that's different. With grouping, it shares the viewers. Okay. I was gonna say, like, obviously I never want to accuse anyone of view botting unless necessary, but I was gonna say, like, if they all have exactly the same, that is suspicious, but I guess it's, if that's the new feature, it shares the viewers, that makes sense. Shit, let me group. Guys, did you hear something? You notice how Priest at first was telling me how it was bullshit what I was talking about, and then I said I had proof, and then he stopped talking, and now he only came back to talk after we changed the subject? I want to look at the feature though. I assume it's stream together. Introducing shared viewership. Combine view counts, boost discoverability, and bring your communities together like never before. Because yeah, we've done the knock and collaborate, but we've never done the shared viewership. Interesting. Alright, now Priest, that's something we can roast Becca about jointly there. I'm gonna claim it's a side effect of the ADD from Becca. But if you are flying, you are not getting heals from her. I have literally stood in front of her. Like, I have been flying. I go down to the ground, land in front of her with like 5 HP out of 250. And I'm like, Becca, I need heals. And she's like, where are you? I'm like, I am literally in front of you. So I don't know why I went all the way this way. I don't really have a plan. They don't really have any gadgets, so I'm just gonna go fragging. And if we're all together, what are the odds that we all die to Cav, right? Oh my god. Okay, Brava, you need to get in here. Okay, Brava did something. Oh. Oh shit. I was like, I can punch her, but she keeps spinning perfectly where I can't shoot her. Even if I hip fire. And then she just showed me her back. I would rather play this map than Border. Oh, 100%. Outback? Okay, let's just say, for argument's sake, they're on this site, right? There are 4 different ways to push that just off the top of my head. You breach the wall and you push in there. Or you go below and you push up yellow. Or you go through terrace and you push there. Or you go through garage and push through, like, bullside. 4 different avenues for pushing one site. Now, let's say they go Armory Lockers. Or what's it called? Lockers Archives on Border. You can either push the main wall or do an archives plant. You could possibly push office, but that's just a death sentence because there's no good way to push that room. It's just, there's so few ways to push Border. It's boring. And the important thing to note is also like how equally viable all the options are. On Border, the options are not equally viable. One is always better than the other, and this one, it's like they're almost all the same. Taser her in the ribs, that'll put her... Oh, okay, Darkly. Been having 5 consecutive days of not being able to hear footsteps in this game. So, I have always argued that Siege audio is terrible, and that Tarkov audio is better. I no longer think that, and I kind of appreciate, at least in Siege, that you can usually hear most things. When I was playing Tarkov earlier this week, I was like, man, someone literally standing right next to me and I just can't hear them. They don't make any noise. I've learned to not hate Siege audio as much. I don't think that helps you at all in your situation, but I'm just saying I've learned to appreciate it. Can't get it from here. She moved. Oh. Start moving. Kept wiggling her toes. I left the diffuser outside. Doesn't matter. Get them toes. All I wanted. She wouldn't give me them. Do I ever play with other streamers that I don't really know and are kind of small? Never. I am notorious for being really, really bad at, like... I guess it's not bad at anything, but I just don't like to do random collaborations for the sake of collaborating. I like to be like, hey, we both are like similar people. We have similar like comedy and stuff. I'd like to just play together and just have fun. I'm not a like collaborator. And I guess the part that I'm bad at is I'm bad at like meeting more people for that, unless it's like happens naturally at an event or like my content creator friends play with them and then I play with them as a result, and then maybe we play together. I just don't like the forced collaborations because I've done it before and I feel like everyone agreed that it was more awkward than it was entertaining. When I ever played Balatro? I already played a lot of Balatro. I beat most of the tiers on the flush deck and then most of the tiers on another deck. I can't remember, but then I kind of just stopped playing. Okay. There's not really much for me to destroy with my Twitch drone. I'm trying to learn a little better. What does that mean? Like to get better at Siege? It's pretty common to stagnate. Ah! It's pretty common to like, you know, stagnate and not improve too much. That's just any game. It's just about if you can break past that, and in my opinion, more importantly, is learning to be able to tell when it's something you did and not blaming everyone else but you. Oh, he already crossed the left? When did he get there? He must have jumped over because we had Fuse holding that. What are my top 3 maps for ranked? Chalet, for sure. Chalet is up there. Oregon, I know, is pretty, like, stale because it's so old. But I have a good time every time I play Oregon because there's always so many different ways that you can play that map. But I don't know if I'd consider it a top 3. Chalet for sure. I really enjoy Nighthaven Labs. I know a lot of other people don't, but I really like Nighthaven Labs. And then honestly, yeah, I guess I'd probably put Oregon up there. Oregon's good enough. I always have fun on Cafe even if we lose. That's crazy talk. You had a bit of a stroke writing that, Craig, but I assume you're saying you don't like Nighthaven. Nighthaven's great. Oh, I feel like Bank is up there for me, but I don't know. Maybe it's hard to say because recently with Bank, I've been enjoying it less because as you get higher in the ranks, it becomes very formulaic, just like Border and Cafe. But when Bank is played as more of just like a standard game, then it's a lot more fun. Pretty obvious, but maybe it'll be covered enough. I used to think Bank is the worst map in the game. I can kind of understand that. I know a lot of other people hate Bank. I think, who is it, Cross? Or is it Priest who hates Bank? I can't remember. I don't think Evan hates Bank. Someone hates Bank. Someone in our group hates Bank. They never want to play it. I like it. Villa's a good map. Villa's definitely more of the like, it's a formula and it's just the same thing every time, but it's still a good map. Especially if we're behind bull, because if it's barricade, they're probably gonna shoot it and then hide behind the bull.
They're hard breaking dorms.
It's weird. He must have either seen me put down the C4, or he knew that I was in there, because he was like aiming at the side, but he might have just rushed and I didn't hear him, and then, ooh. He heard me and saw me place the C4 and then run. That's tough. I think he must have seen me. I swear I didn't hear him break in just yet, but I was on cam, so that's probably why I didn't hear it. I go stream snipe. Now you sound like Priest. Priest or Lonnie. Someone kills them, they gotta be in the stream, guys. Alright. Let's get 2 interrogations this round. Okay, chat? I believe in myself. I'm gonna go hide right away so they don't see me at all. I hope. Villa's overplayed, has to be played one way or it's impossible to win, which makes it an unfun map to play on. See, no, I would say that's way more Canal Cafe order. I would say for Villa, like let's just say they go Aviator. You can either like push Study, you can push Master over and take like what's called Aviator Door to red. Or some people even do like the 90 Repel, break that wall, and then do like a combined pinch push. I feel like there's so many different approaches. It does ultimately boil down to like pushing through the same 3 doors, of course, but I mean every site does because they only have like 3 doors. That cafe looks pretty, which means it's a good map. Okay. I am okay. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that he must have seen me get back into my hiding spot when I threw that C4. Because he didn't rush over here this time and no one came to kill me. Your map like that equals game. There's also, in my opinion, I know it's not what you're saying, but I'm just bouncing off of it, is it all depends on how the different ways are played. If they're played differently enough and make it more interesting, then I'm fine with it, but the issue is that 90% of the time, those maps, like, it doesn't matter which way you push, it just plays the same. Because, like, a map like Oregon, it's like you can either push double window, or you can push main stairs, or you can push attic, and they're all kind of like similar approaches, but they usually take completely different comps of operators and setups to do, which in my opinion makes it more interesting. I want to see how long I could be behind him, but he heard me right away. That guy's got fucking great ears if he heard me right away. So I like playing quick match most of the time. Weird gameplay, different sites, different pushes. I wanna agree with you, but like I just can't play quick match. It's just so boring. like no one, everyone takes so long to do anything. It feels so slow. I just don't want to play it. Most Critical joined hands with Shopify Rebellion and now has an R6 esports team. Wait, he runs the Shopify Rebellion team? Really interesting. I had thought about it. I saw that there's 2 teams going to SI with like no org representation. And I was thinking of like reaching out and being like, do you guys want like some basic representation for SI and trying to organize something for that? But then I was like, one, I don't think they really need it, so I don't think me doing anything would help them. But also two, I was like, it's only a month away. I don't think I have enough time to set that all up. But also like, what would, if I were to endorse these teams, like what would a varsity endorsement do for a team that's already qualified for the biggest tournament of the year? Not much. I'm back, just lost a game of beer pong. Bro, go to the party. What are you doing in chat? Might have hurt me. Dokkaebi jumped in late? Oh my god, bro, it's like a minute late and she only just jumped in? I hate it here. The timing on that. I'll pay for hotels unless UB does that. No, for like tournaments, UB covers everything. Flights, hotels, stuff like that, so... That's what I was like, I feel like I could do it, but it wouldn't really involve anything for me, which... I feel like would then make it pointless for the team to agree to it. But honestly, I might still just like look into it. I might just contact one of the teams and just be like, would it benefit you guys at all? And if so, like, what would it take from me? What do you guys want? Type thing, but we'll see. We'll see. Will the Varsies try jumping in a minute late? No, 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 no. I jump in 2 minutes late. Because I'm on drone for 2 minutes. Like standard always gives you the same 2 or 3 maps over and over. I disagree, but I feel like when you do, like it'll happen once in a while where like one map will just be chosen more than the rest. Like I think it was just yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago, Priest and I got Emerald Plains 3 times in a row. Like no break in between, and we were just so bored of it by the end. So I feel like when, you know, when you get a bad map, you're gonna keep getting it, but like I don't think it happens that often. How is quick match slow? There's a shorter prep and folks usually just rush. The answer is in what you just said, Zeke. You said usually just rush. The issue is the people who don't rush. And then they just sit outside for 2.5 minutes and it's boring. Like if they're gonna rush, I want like a full commit, whole round is over, but usually it's like 3 or 4 of them rush, and then one person just sits outside and baits for 2.5 minutes. I'm like, this is just boring. At least in ranked or standard, if everyone's dead, usually the last person will just push in and try to do something instead of just sitting and waiting. It sometimes also happens where they just bait forever, but not as often. Nobody rushes in standard / rank. That is 100% not true. Maybe in your low rank they don't, but in my rank they definitely do. But at least then, even if they don't rush, it's still like you're playing strategic. There's a difference between them not rushing and then you're just like, you know, slowly playing through and chipping away and like doing strats versus in quick match where people don't rush and they literally just sit on the roof aiming at a window for 2.5 minutes. Like that is incredibly boring to play against. I'm curious if that Valk is going to do the same thing I was doing. Not the same person though. Can't hear anything, bro. Trying to take this fight with the F2 is going to be my biggest mistake of the year, right here. I think there's a Valve camera somewhere here that's spawning. Don't think I hit the Legion enough there. Air jab watching our flank got activated, but we're still pushing this way. I can't see anything. I assume he can see me.
One's in shower. One's in shower.
Oh, you could barely see me there.
Where the hell did he go?
God, I hate smokes. Smokes are so awful now. They don't cover shit. Today I told an Ash not to rush because there was a cav. Not even 5 seconds later, they died to the cav. Hey, that's just siege. Oh, I guess one Valor by accident. Yuck. I on the glitch where they could see our outline. I feel like that must have happened because I was looking at like where I was and they looked at me before I fully became visible because there was a point where my gun was sticking out. But it's also hard to tell because I get these like, there's the blocky things and then they can see me. Or I can see myself in the replay, but I don't know if they can see me. I don't know. Maybe they could see me more than I could see them. Maybe, I don't know. They got like, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I'll just check in the voicemail that I got. It was just a reminder about my appointment. Luckily, I don't have to call anyone. The smoke look glitchy. It always looks glitchy. No rival stream tonight, Jack. As much as I would like to play more rivals. I do think, unfortunately, I just don't have the time. Like with everything else that I'm doing and having to like stay on top of like things keep falling through the cracks. I keep forgetting to do things until the morning of, or I even had recently where I actually completely forgot to make a TikTok for a day and then I just didn't have one uploaded. Actually that's happened twice now. So I'm like, if I keep streaming a lot with rivals, things are just gonna keep falling through the cracks and I can't keep doing that. But I still record it and upload it, so there's something. I should not have done one more. It had to be Emerald Plains. Normally I don't mind Emerald Plains, but yesterday, or whenever we played it last, pissed me off. 3 in a row. Careful, there's a claymore, careful. He walks straight into it. I think that literally happened yesterday where Majin was staring at cap cans and I was like, cap cans. I was like, Majin, and then he just runs into the cap cans. He's like, oh, there were cap cans. Like, yeah, there were. That fucking guy. Whenever I try the new Elden Ring, I tried it. I played it a little bit on stream, but then I didn't have enough time. Wait, he means the new Elden Ring game. What Elden Ring game? Night Rhine? I've never heard of that. For some phone not joining. I was just checking something. I kept getting notifications, and it was my Marvel Rivals group chat just yapping away. Unfortunate.
There's 3.
Oh, I think my scope was blocking him. I couldn't even see him there. The timing. I look to the left and he runs from left to right. I look through and my scope is blocked or blocking him. Hate that. Comes out this year. It's also a 3-player solo game where you go into Dark Souls universe and slay shit together. It's called Night Ryan? Nightrian? I'll look it up. Okay, Night. Oh, Night Rain. Elden Ring. Wait, what? So I'm confused. So is it Elden Ring? Or is it what? Why do I feel like this was supposed to be a DLC, but then they turned it into a standalone game? Am I crazy for that? Hmm. Like Elden Ring, Monster Hunter World. Seemingly just co-op Elden Ring. Because I could be wrong. FromSoft normally doesn't have like turnarounds this quickly on their games, right? Like normally they aren't pumping out Elden Ring DLC, Elden Ring new game in a like what was it, 3-year span, 4-year span? Right? So is that not concerning of how quick they're turning it around? The spin-off. So basically, what should have been a DLC, but it's just now a sequel. Because let's see, when did all the Dark Souls games come out? Dark Souls 1 came out in 2011, Dark Souls 2 in 2014, Dark Souls 3 in 2016.
Hey, Jaeger's 5 thing.
Elden Ring came out in 2022, Tree came out last year in 2024, and then this next one's in 2025. I guess that's not crazy off of what they normally do. I thought that'd break it. Oh, he ran to the fire and died. I just got sprayed through the wall. I think because the sledge hit.
Warden's tucked on the gallery door. And the other one was inside of it.
Make Silksong come find. That's the...
One's below.
What's it called? I'm not looking at chat because I don't want to be reminded. I know what it is. I swear it's like something night, right?
Last one inside. Left.
I know this game because everyone's told me that I should play it, and everyone wants me to play it, but I haven't played it. I swear it's something night.
Nice. Good shit.
I'm not looking at chat. I'm trying to remember. Moon Knight, Marvel Rivals, right?
I was like, yeah, I'm dead. And then I just,
I can't remember. What is it? Hollow Knight. Fuck! I could not for the life of me remember that. Everyone's always told me such good things about it. Even Annie played it. She loved it. I've never played it. I should play it though. Fuck off, Prelude. I like survival games. I used to be a huge fan of like Ark, Survival Evolved, and then that like game, and I played games like that before, Ark Survival, but it kind of just ruined the genre for me because they all became like shovelware, just throw out whatever you can and claim it as like early access. It was just bad. The Forest was another one where like the original one was cool, and then we did the early access of the second one, and it was so bad. It was just awful. I got like 8 vinyl figurines. I better make it come out. Haven't they already like fully announced it, Misanthrope? But then they just keep saying like, no, we want it to be good, so they're still working on it. To play Tarkov at all? Yep. Actually, right after stream, I'm gonna go play Tarkov. Well, probably take like a quick break, and then I'll go play Tarkov. I've been playing it a decent amount. It has unfortunately taken more of a backseat compared to other games, because like Rival they make content out of, so I have to prioritize that over Tarkov, but I've still been enjoying Tarkov. It's great now, but it wasn't great when we played it, so that's all that matters to me. Oh no. Bro, we kept going back and forth. I could not tell where he was gonna go. I look away, he pushes back. You can turn it on or off, Jack, and it basically just tells you where your drone's gonna go when you're about to jump. Path of Exile 2 has consumed my life. One of my friends from rock climbing has been like huge into Path of Exile for a long time, and now with Path of Exile 2, he's like, it's all he plays. He loves it so much, but I just don't really like those games, to be honest. That's a clip for the video. It's something. Well, I'm afraid a lot of the end of my videos is just gonna be filler clips, but whatever. It's fine. Might be dumb, but I'm confused. Basically, it's like, look, Jack. If you press Z on a drone, it does this, but for drones. You know the arc, where you can see where stuff is gonna go? It does that for the drone. So you can press it so that you can see where your drone's gonna jump to. I want 5 PvP, but ranked is still lock. I thought 5 PvP was just for, Actually, I don't even know. I have 0 clue. Are you level 50? I'm 200. 0 clue then. I don't know. Playing Cyberpunk in the game is way too long. Actually, oh, what Calpa just said is probably it. You do have to connect a phone now for ranked. There's no way they didn't see me, right? Like, he was looking right at me. I honestly don't know if he saw me or not. He did not.
One, anyone know where Damos is? Ash is A window. Might go,
Last one's over by Legion.
Please, I will.
Got him.
Guys, switching over.
You don't see me. If you don't move, you won't see you. I think that worked because he did not see me. I don't know how he didn't, but he didn't. Ooh, chat. I think I am done for today, though. I have, for the most part, done pretty shit today. But I have a few clips. I do need to. I keep saying it every day. I need to go edit because every day I have to keep editing. I have so much shit to do. But I'll probably play more this weekend. Like I'll probably stream longer this weekend because hopefully people will be on, and then hopefully we can play ranked and stuff. I'm hoping tomorrow we can get a stack. I would like to play some ranked, but we'll see who's on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. Nice and simple stream. And then I'll be back. Tomorrow I might be just a little bit late to stream since I'll probably go rock climbing in the morning. And I probably can't go too late because I think I have friends coming over at like 6 or we're going somewhere at 6. I can't remember. Stream longer for rivals this weekend. If we can get a stack for ranked for like 3 hours on tomorrow, then I'll play rivals after. We'll see. I'll have to message in the group chats and find out. Alright, that's gonna be it for stream. I'm gonna end the TikTok stream. Goodbye, TikTok. And then Twitch and YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully for ranked, and then maybe rivals after. We'll see. Okay? Bye.